impetus for making him the stream. I gotta write to a poor Quas. I love Quas so much. We always seem to get into arguments. We always seem to get into arguments, though.
Well, 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 Um, hi. Oh goodness. Um, I didn't realize that sound was going to be in the background when I said hello. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. Hi. Oh my gosh. A lot has happened before I got here. Sorry, it took me. This is this is vaguely similar to the opening scene I wanted to set up and that I had set up perfectly about 15-20 minutes ago. And then I had to restart the computer. So this is not what I wanted to open on for the surprise, but we have a surprise, and I'm surprised by a huge raid from Sim Caesar. Wait, this says Sim Caesar rated with a party of 2 viewers. Oh no, 42 viewers. It's 2 minutes ago. I, I glanced over and it said Sim Caesar rated with a party of two, and I, what? No, but that's 2 minutes ago. Sim Caesar, welcome, and welcome everybody who came along in the raid. And oh my gosh, what is? Oh my gosh, the bot's going crazy. Cajun Cacti, thank you for the resub. I think you know what? So before I start my stream, I put alerts on pause and I put welcome sounds on pause so that they're not. Yes, Sim Caesar, you are correct. There are no alerts. I need to I need to reset both the alerts and the welcome sounds to north up where they belong rightfully. So I can't believe I just opened that can of worms. I was going to make sure. In fact, Soundtrack, I meant to warn you uh, that anybody in the chat today who mentions Track Up or North Up needs an immediate timeout. A short one, I mean, make it 10 seconds or whatever, but just so that the message is clear. Um, so, oh my gosh, where to start? I guess let me start by putting the alerts back on. Here we go. Cajun Cacti. Are they replaying? They are. So that's, oh my gosh, wait, Sim Caesar gifting a subscription to Airbus. Do I even see that in my, no, but Cajun Cacti resubscribed. Kilo Zebra, thank you for the resub. Sim Mr. Egan, thank you for the resub. Oh, and there it is. Sim Caesar gifting a sub to Airbus 737. Thank you, Sim Caesar. And Tyro, thank you for resubscribing. 5 months. Oh my gosh. And Polaka, thank you for the follow. That's really awesome as well. So I think, did that play all of the alerts? Now I don't even know. Um, and so then I obviously also I haven't said hello to people, and oh dear Lord, forgive me. I'm gonna unleash the greeter bot, which will then start greeting everybody, each person as you. So it doesn't know that you were here before I woke it up, but now that it's awake, any if you have a welcome sound, it's gonna play the next time you type anything in the chat, like cold, 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 cold. Welcome, Cold Nebo. Great to see you. And oh, there. So Sim, rather Soundtrack 78. There's Sim Mr. Egan with our first North Up timeout there. I think 10 seconds is fine. Oh my gosh. There's, so there's Scotty. Oh, welcome, Scotty. Welcome, Captain Pelican. Captain Pelican. Welcome on in. Good to have you here. Ah, we're subject to the greeter bot until it works its way through, I think. Um, so I know there are a lot of people that I haven't greeted yet. I saw Kill Dead Red. Welcome. Good to see you. Hugs. Um, and gosh, let's see. Who I know I've missed most people. Soundtrack 78. I don't believe I said a proper hello. Fabulous as always to see you, sir, and so happy to have you here. So, Mr. Egan, hi. Oh, and Papa Mish is here. Yes, stream's going amok. Papa Mish. I will say more and introduce you in a short time. Gosh, who else did I miss? Pardon me while I look over here. Oh, KW for Life is here. Welcome. Good to have you. Pyro, welcome. Good to see you. I think I thanked you for the resub, but I didn't actually say a proper hi. Mr. Weird Fox, hi. Welcome up. Oh, and I missed this soundtrack. We need that 10-second timeout for Mr. Weird Fox as well, who mentioned North Up. Although I don't know. That was before I actually issued the warning, so maybe we better not. I declared myself fully in Sim Caesar's stream when that topic was under discussion, which it is not now. Hey, Vega Blue Sky is here. And soundtrack, I think, oh my gosh, something else is happening. Oh, Sim Caesar. So, that is one weird fox. You are one weird fox. Yes, indeed. Welcome. Great having you here. Cajun Cacti, Kilo Zebra. Again, I think I said thanks for the subscription, but I didn't really say hi. And I think I may have said hi to everybody now, at least everybody who has chatted so far in the stream. But at any rate, if you came in on the Sim Caesar raid, thank you for coming along. Happy to have you here. And for those of you who have been here in over the 4 months, hey, wait a minute. No, Colt Nebo, I've never had text to speech on bits or subs or anything. Might turn that on at some point, but have not been doing it so far. So let's see. Where was I? Yeah, right. I was about to say those who. So we've been doing this channel for I think we're just started into our 5th month, and over the first 4 months, most of what we've been doing has been the Boston VATSIM group's Wings Over New England series of 30 challenge flights. And that so far has been a lot of fun. We've made it. It's 30 flights. We have completed the first 16 of them, so we have 14 more to go. And it's kind of the things are a little up in the air. We had an agreement with a Boston Center controller to meet up at least every Tuesday at 3 p.m. and some Thursdays at 3 p.m. To pursue those, because there's got to be somebody has to be control. There has to be a VATSIM controller there in order to do the flight and get a pass or fail rating. And so that was soundtrack put the Wings Over the New England program in there. So at any rate, the controller that we had paired up with had a schedule change and can't, at least for the next while, can't do Tuesday afternoons. So it's just I haven't quite figured out how to pursue completing that program. So it might be that we just kind of put that on hold for a few months and then come back to it, or it might be that we find a different controller who's available, or it's all just kind of up in the air, if you'll pardon the pun. And so but that actually kind of, I guess, paired reasonably well with all the computer problems that I've been having, which have prevented me from streaming. At least so I think I missed 3 streams, both of them last week and then Tuesday of this week. And I might have, despite the technical difficulties, I might have tried harder if there were a driving thing to let's get in there and get the next Wings flight done. But it's was unlikely that we'd have coverage to do those. So at any rate, my thought for today was just I couldn't stand not streaming a 4th time in a row, and so I thought, let's just do something completely different. And so over since Tuesday, I'm on Tuesday, and for let's see, is that Pilot Edge? Yes, Scotty, exactly, with Pilot, and I absolutely definitely plan to open a Pilot Edge account soon. Oh, Quas is here. So happy to see you, Quas. Nice poll. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Let's see. So, what, where was I? Yes. So, I think I was saying, oh, right. So I decided on Tuesday, I decided that I wanted that, I would, for today, I would just, I wanted to do just something fun, something completely different, which is not to say that fun would be different from what we were doing before. I hope at least some of us were having fun working on the Wings program ratings. But I just wanted to do something completely different. And so, all Tuesday, all day Wednesday, I was kind of like, what would be different? There's got to be kind of something different. And I couldn't come up with anything. So up until pretty late last night, I was just kind of thinking, well, I guess we're just gonna let it go and not stream on Thursday. And then last night, something wonderful happened that provided me with something fun and different to do today. At least I'm hoping it will be. It will definitely be different, and I hope it will be fun. That remains to be seen. But it's tied to would Liverpool be? Yes, Cold Nebo, exactly. Hence the stream title, a nod to Monty Python. And now for something completely different. Which yeah, Microwave Tower would be a good guess. But in fact, I'm thinking. So I didn't mention we're doing a giveaway for a free subscription to the Peter Mooney channel. Or if you're already if you win the giveaway and you're already subscribed to the Peter Mooney channel, I'll give you a subscription to any channel on Twitch that offers subscriptions. So type !ticket. Oh my gosh, I don't even remember. Is ticket what we type here? It's only been 2 weeks, and I've already forgotten what you're supposed to type to be able to. Let me just check over here and make sure the giveaway is actually running and collecting your tickets as you put them in. There's the giveaway. Oh yes, 6 people have already entered. That's excellent. It looks like Vega Blue Sky got the first ticket. So as far as any bookend considerations might. Oh well, but. There's Cold Nebo. There's no bookends because there's only one entry per person per stream. So bookends is not actually an option. But so there's a free giveaway for a subscription, as just described. I was toying with doing another giveaway that I might give away. Not so much what we're looking at, but where we're looking from. It's kind of that's the secret. That's the big surprise, is where are we looking from? But I might give away. In fact, I think I will. In fact, I definitely will. I'm deciding this on the spur of the moment and on the spot. Gonna give away now. If there's a possibility that 1 or 2 people in here may have some foreknowledge of where we're looking from, and if that's the case, then I would just respectfully request that you exclude yourself from taking a stab in this giveaway. So we're going to give away one of wherever it is we're looking from to the first person who can type in the chat correctly what it is we're looking at. There's a very specific thing that we are looking at, and I think as soon as I unpause and start backing away, if I'm able to back away without just immediately crashing, it will become fairly quickly. It will become clear and obvious where we are. What we're looking at here is definitely iconic, and I'm scanning the chat. If anybody can tell me what we're looking at here, you will win a copy of the unknown thing it is that we are looking at it from. So if that's not Sim Caesar's Throne, yeah, that's a good guess, but not it. JFK, nope, this is not JFK. And to be clear, so somebody said Cajun Cacti said Central Park. So again, I'm not talking The correct answer is not like the background or what city or anything, but the specific object in the foreground that we're looking at. The first cell tower, that's a good guess, but incorrect. Did I miss anything else? Is it COVID? That's funny, Cold Nemo. A warm place to sit in winter. No, 5G. It is not a, to my knowledge, it is not a 5G tower. It's possible that it may also serve that purpose, but that's not what it would be known for. Do we have more guesses? There's, let's see. Come on, there's a bunch of creative people. There's 40 creative people in here who are, hey, Cajun Cacti! Ding, 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 ding. Congratulations. Cajun Cacti has won has won one of, or a copy of, wherever it is that we're looking for. So yes, indeed. Hey, Route 19er, welcome on in. Good to see you. And yes, I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh, Quas. Oh, I should actually, before Quas, as soon as you came in, I should have instantly warned you that you might want to step out until this part of the program is over. So yeah, so here's I'm in active pause in Microsoft Flight Simulator because I was worried about well, not that I was worried about it, was just impossible to so yeah, I think my concern is that when I unlive pause that we're just going to crash immediately to the ground. But I do want to just to confirm the correctness of Cajun Cacti's guess. Yes, indeed. This is the Eiffel Tower. Oh my gosh, are we going to get like an entire view of it from right here? Yes, indeed. So there we are. And again, Quas, my abject apologies, both for being here, for not warning you that this is where we are, and right. So Cajun Cacti, it was a lucky guess. Do you want to guess what it is you've won? So the reason we're doing something that happened that gave me the idea for something completely different and fun to do today is that I won one of these in a drawing last night on the Blue Echo channel. If we could get a shout out for Blue Echo. If you're not already following Blue Echo, you definitely should be. So I want a copy of, let's see, how do I get, I think maybe if oops, sorry, I bumped the mic. I hate it when that happens. Yeah, good. So there's Blue Echo, and oh, something's happening. What's happening? Oh, Jumperman came in. That's what's happening. All right, excellent. Let me make sure my. Oh, hey. So there's a little clue as to where we are and what we're in. Anybody got a guess at this point? There's not another drawing. There's not another. Hey, Dragon, welcome on in. Wait, soundtrack. What did I say? Oh my gosh. What about the terms of service? Did I say something? I don't remember saying anything. What did I say? What? Oh, as many of you know, I can be a little thick from time to time. Any guesses? It's I don't know. Maybe what happens if we go up a little further? Is that going to anything more coming into so we've got these, so there's these stripes along here, I guess, where Soundtrack 78's mind went, that those might be I don't know, like ribbed for her pleasure or something of that sort. I don't know. Cajun Cacti, is it a drone? Cajun Cacti is hot on the trail. Oh, look, I didn't even realize there was a yellow stripe on this. Hey, KW for Life has revealed the answer. We are in the We are in the Got Friends Astro 1, which is a really interesting looking little human, I would say manned drone, but that's, for political correctness, personed drone. How does one say that these days? That this drone is personed. Yeah, Mr. Egan, that's, because this is Thursday. I think maybe Sunday night. I think it was maybe Sunday night after the fly-alongs. I don't remember who we rated, but then I got rated to somebody else, and then I think I got rated over to Sparky Pilot, and then Sparky Pilot rated the screen name is SWJ Newfie, but I think they go by Willie. And at any rate, Willie was whoops! Oh my gosh! I just hang on. My sorry about that. My drone camera speed was not where I thought it was. Yeah, so Willie was flying one of these. It was at that point had not been released yet. And the moment my eye fell on this thing, my initial gut knee-jerk reaction was like, well, yes, that looks like a lot of fun, but I would never fly it, and I would certainly never buy one, because it would be just one more thing that I bought and put in the hangar and never flew. But what surprised me was that for the next 3 hours I sat there with my eyes glued to the screen. I could not look away from this thing. It just looked like so much fun, and yet my resolve was firm. I was not going to throw away my money on one of these. And then last night in Blue Echo's stream, he was giving away a couple of them, and so I thought, well, if it's free, I mean, come on. So I entered the giveaway, and I won one of them. The other person who won one, I should mention, said hi in the chat. Was in Sim Caesar's chat and came over in the raid, and that's Papa Mish. And Soundtrack, I've added a shout out for Papa Mish as well. Or, well, no, that's at any rate. But it's PAPAMEESH for Papa Mish, whom I met last night in Blue Echoes. There we go. Yes, you may remove the duct. I swore Papa Mish to secrecy in Sim Caesar's channel because I wanted this to be a surprise that we would be tootling around in this thing today. But Papa Mish also won one of these last night as well. And I learned in chatting in Blue Echo stream last night that Papa Mish is a scenery developer, and in particular has developed, scenery and aircraft, I guess. At any rate, Papa Mish is a dev. And so this cool thing, and it's the Got Friends Astro 1 is the name of the aircraft. And it comes with as far as I know, it comes with one race course that you can race, which we will attempt shortly. And wait, the what Sim Caesar, the what are you the whatting about? And wait, oh, I see. Oh, Astro, Alpha Sierra Tango Romeo Oscar, Astro, and then the number 1, but spelled out ONE, 1, Astro 1. And I went Sunday night after I saw it in Willie's stream. I actually went and funnily enough, Mr. Weird Fox, it comes with 24 liveries. I mean, look at how much, there's not much paint surface here for livery to cover, but it includes 24 different liveries, many of which are named after characters on the Jetsons. Yes, it's true. Well, we can look at those in a moment or two as well. But what was I saying about? Oh, okay. So it comes with a race course, and we will go and check out that race course after we check out Paris, we will check out the race course. But what I learned last night is that Papa Mish has developed a number of race courses. I guess some designed for fixed wing aircraft and some race courses designed for helicopters. But naturally, those would lend themselves well to this aircraft as well. And so while I have not had time, I mean, I did get 8 hours of sleep last night. In addition to trying to check this thing out and learn, I'm going to fly this very, very badly today. There will be lots of bumping into the ground and that sort of thing. But so I haven't had time to like actually go and download any of Papa Mish's courses yet. So I still only have the one default course that came with the aircraft. But it's a fun one, and we'll check that out. Yeah, so that's the only plan for today is to just kind of try checking this thing out and seeing if we can have some fun with it. I think so. I have not. So I have very little time in here. Oh, let's see. We've got 59%. Had almost no time. I had a little time during Sim Caesar's stream to start RTFMing and figure out a few of these things. But I still know very little about. So it's got 4 operating modes. There's track, hover, sport, and boost. Boost. Hey, Blue Echo's here. Welcome on in. Wait, is Blue Echo here, or did the bot just randomly shout him out for some reason? I don't know. Oh, just a shout out. Oh, okay, fine. Boost mode, I think I understand the best because there's nothing. It's only like I think it's to get you out of a bad situation. Back in my youth, a housemate was loaning a friend this would have been around 1980. He was loaning them his like 1961 Toyota, which was a dog, and just as he handed over the keys to his friend, he said he pulled them back and said, "You need to understand, this is not a car that will accelerate you out of an intersection you shouldn't have been in the first place." And so I think the boost function is for getting you out of a situation that you probably shouldn't have been in. And it's like a 4-second boost of power, and then there's a 30-second cooldown before you can do it again. But sport, hover, and track. So we're in hover right now, and it seems to be doing. Wait, oh, I'm still in live pause, is why it's doing a good job. But this little tablet is our control panel. There's a power button over here, and then I forget what this one does. I don't have tooltips on. Over here, there's a pair of earbuds. The engine is kind of like whiny, noisy. Oh wait, what did Mr. Egan say? I don't know. Yeah, right. So that's why we're getting here. So yes, indeed, you are correct, sir. That oh, come on. Yeah, we're down to 12%. So it's time to go ahead and get ourselves back on the ground here. So where is it? Come on. Well, maybe if we just do this. So I'm going to take the mute off the engine whine. So that's what it sounds like in its natural form. And then if I'm going to take live pause off, and we may just crash. We shall see. Let's see. I got to click back over here before live pause will come off. Oh no, and in fact we're climbing. And we don't want to climb, so let's try. Whoa! Oh! Oh no! Oh! No! There we go. We don't want to be sinking quite that fast. Oh, there. Well, it's okay. Well, alrighty then. Then we're on the ground, relatively on the ground. Okay, so recharging the batteries is really simple, which explains why it's one of the things I've already learned how to do. So the power has to be off. When you turn the power off, the props fold in, which I think is pretty cool. And then, oh yeah, Mr. Weird Fox, absolutely. If you have this or a helicopter or anything, whatever aircraft makes you happy. I'm always happy for people flying along. I don't need to tell you where to load in to join me at the moment. When we get to the race course, we'll get to that. Oh yeah, Papa Mish. Yeah, no, the people who come here regularly know that yeah, I don't worry about looking like a fool because I figure it's just, why not? It's my natural state. Why try to hide it? So at any rate, to charge the batteries, power off, which folds into the wings, and then it's hard to see from this angle, but if we go outside and then look from the side, yeah. So you can, from this, is it clear from, yeah, well, no, from either side. There are two batteries. This big block that's kind of right under your butt, and then this other block that's kind of like right under where your feet rest, or maybe your calves. But so at any rate, from the inside, it's a little hard to see, but what we're looking at right here is, in fact, the battery. And so when you click on the battery from the inside, hey, Pedo Heat is here. When you click on that battery from the inside, hey, Pedo Heat, I understand you were flying this on stream last night. I'm sorry I didn't get to see that, but oh, what have I done? But yeah, if you want to hang out and give me, I'll be looking for any advice you want to share because I don't know what I'm doing. But at any rate, you click on the battery from the inside and it jumps you to this battery charging view, and then all you have to do is click on. I don't know if you have to click on both of them or only one of them. Maybe it would be a good time to find that out. If I go, yep, here and put the power back on, did that charge both of them? Let's see. That did. So I only clicked on one of the batteries, but so that the process was click on the battery from, why is it beeping? Why are you beeping at me? I don't know why it's beeping. Is this mute? That is mute. I don't know why we're muting, but yeah. So you click on the battery from the inside, takes you to that battery view. Click on the battery, and then that will that recharges them, so that then you're back. Once we are back in here, is this? There we go. You can see here's your front and back batteries, each charged to 100%. So then after that, is it beeping? Yes, haha. And yeah, it's an instant fast charger. So then I don't really remember. So I know so hover seems fairly obvious in terms of what the function is meant to do. Although I seem to be having some difficulty to get it to actually hover. If you are like in forward momentum, and you turn on hover mode, it essentially just like stops you right where you are, or very quickly, and so that's pretty cool. Oh, so another thing to mention about this is that the got gravel. Got gravel and got friends different people, or are they the same people with two different names? I've never been clear about that, um, but pardon me one moment. Okay, well, until I discover what the beep is, I'm going to use this little mute button, or maybe we'll just actually turn the thing off for a moment. That I think one thing worth mentioning is the devs for this got friends. They wrote the flight model for it from the ground up. They rely on nothing to do with the any aspect of the flight model that's built into Microsoft Flight Simulator. So no WASM, whatever the heck that is. No nothing to do with any flight model. So it's just built entirely from the ground up. And they mention in their documentation that they're continuing to develop it and that it will change over time. So, oh, well, I can't leave this off because I was going to introduce you to the many things I don't know about this aircraft. Hover mode, like I said, while I have yet to learn how to get it to actually hover, so when I put it in hover mode, it maintains its position laterally, but it seems to, other than adjusting RPMs over here, I've not yet been able to get it to maintain its altitude while in hover mode. But at any rate, I'll figure that out at some point. So there's sport and track modes are for your for lateral movement, and track. I know that one aspect of track is that it will maintain altitude off the ground. So in other words, like if you get it, I haven't figured out how to set the there's something called LIDAR, LIDAR, and I don't know what that stands for, but again, lots to read. Essentially, you can set it like if you're 20 feet AGL, it will hold 20 feet AGL, and so then all you need, you just put, you just stick or yoke forward to move forward, and it will follow the terrain. As the terrain rises, it will keep you at that 20 feet AGL. So that's fairly cool. And then sport, I guess, is just like go really fast, so that you can kill yourself more efficiently. I don't know. So over here, there's total speed in knots. From what I read, takes into account speed in all directions. So in other words, if you're climbing, it's going to give you the rate at which you are climbing in knots. And I'm not sure how that. Oh yeah, so you've got your vertical speed here in feet per minute, but this if you're laterally stationary but just climbing straight up, it would also give you that speed in knots. Or if you're moving lateral, no matter what direction you're moving in, your velocity is displayed in knots here. And then you got your altitude in both MSL and AGL over here. And right, so I mean that's the basics of the piano. Oh, and then over here, this is earbuds, so that when let's see, if we how do I idle on the ground? I don't know. Is this um where is my answer? If we go to one of these. Oh, there are some other things here. So there's a for Cold Nebo was concerned. No, Soundtrack 78 was concerned about calling clear prop. There is a prop guard you can put on to so that we don't have to worry about that as much. If I just yeah, so there we go. I guess all I have to do is just add a little RPM to get that going. And yeah, boy, why is it beeping? I could probably go look at the manual and find out about why it's beeping. That's the prop guard. These mirrors can come or go as you like. I'm not sure why I would want mirrors at this point, but should I maybe go take a quick look at the? Yeah, I'm afraid to open the manual in Google because I don't want to put any more strain on my system than I absolutely have to. But whoop, it's a little clearer at night, but the bases of the props here actually have a little RGB spinner that goes around. That's pretty cool at night. I'll need the mirrors for racing. Yeah, that would make sense. Yeah, if I'm in a crowd of people all running around the same course, it would make sense that we would want. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to stand that beeping, so let's mute it for the moment. And actually just pull these back down to a stop for now and go over. Oh, and you know what? Would probably make sense to save some battery by powering it out. And then just let me see if I can't quickly find the manual. Yeah, not there. I won't find it. Let's see. If I go here, is that hey, there's my community folder. And there's the Got Friends Astro and documentation, manual. And then I think in order for you to see it, I'm going to need to open it in Chrome. And then if I go over here to the scene with Chrome, there it is. Yay. And it's not the, let's see if I can I adjust this? Oh, I guess not. Well, I can do it that far anyway. Can't I? Let's see. Okay. Huh. Why are you not? Oh, you're there. Okay. So it worries me if it's not like that. So then let's see. If we come in here one more, that's probably a decent place for us all to look at it together. Um, there's, oh, there's the FAQ is probably going to might have something about beeping. Here we go. That's where I learned how to charge the battery. Yes, this Astro Corsa is the name of the race course we're gonna Yeah, that's just for countdown. Rotors, landing, motors are loud, bucket, propeller guards, mirrors, exterior lighting, blurry mirrors, paint kit, race courses. Oh, yeah, you can't. So they give you access to the I can't think of the word, not components, but like the base elements that are used in the scenery for the race courses, so that you can build your own custom race courses. They just they ask that you not redistribute packages that include elements that you didn't create yourself. But for making your own and sharing it with friends, and that seems pretty okay. So here's this lidar. Oh wait, I hear beeps as I increase and decrease my lidar safety altitude. Oh, okay. So that's how so it's the LiDAR safety altitude and how it's set that's causing those beeps. And now, is there anything in here about what the heck a LiDAR is and how to? So I don't know. If I go back to the top and try and search for, edit, find LiDAR, or has somebody in the chat already explained to me what LiDAR means? Well, it's in here 9 times. LiDAR warning sounds. Astro One will automatically take off and maintain the last terrain height setting as seen on the LiDAR safety altitude adjustment handle. Okay. So apparently I need to find out where that handle is. Light mode set terrain. Oh, you have to set it to track and then you can adjust the LiDAR safety. A propeller. Oh, propeller axis. Oh, interesting. Okay, so, well, then that makes me think that we can maybe just go back to here and let's see if we power it back on. Boop. And then is this my, yes, so let's see, it's going to come up. And then I think we get it in track mode by going here. Oh, dear God. Uh, what have I done? Let's see. Oh, I remember this in Willie's video, right? So it's this white arc inside here that sets your, is it your LiDAR altitude or? Oh, well, maybe. So 8,000 RPM is the max. And so yeah, so 25 feet AGL. So I guess that's what's holding. Well, hey, I guess that's how you at least get it to begin to hover. And then if we turn this way a little, do we get to, oh, yeah, I don't know that there's as far as turning, I'm not really sure. It seems because it's those 4 props and you're a drone. Oh, let's see. It seems like essentially, you know, a little stick forward, gets the tilt. If you're tilted nose forward, that's going to give you, or nose down, seems to give you forward thrust. What happens if I bring this slowly down to, I don't know, because then it seems like we also want to, oh, but then do I have to come out of, oh dear. Yeah, well, that wasn't pretty, but at any rate. Um, so my apologies if, yes, Mr. Egan, about RGB, I completely agree. I need to be, I need to be dividing my attention better between learning the aircraft and seeing what people are saying in the chat, because there could be helpful stuff over there. Like Cold Nebo is using LiDAR like it's a term he knows what it means, and so maybe somebody has already explained to me it's a tiny vessel. That's hilarious, Mr. Egan. Um, yeah, so if somebody told me what LiDAR stands for, I completely missed it. I mean, I'm guessing it might be the same DAR that's at the end of radar. Uh, but I don't know what, if that's an acronym. I don't know what that DAR is either. But let's see. Yes. 98,000 IRL. Oh yeah, Cold Nuvo. Yeah, I started to mention earlier. Yeah, that Sunday night after seeing Willie flying this thing, I was like, is this a thing? And so I went and Googled around and found, yeah, there actually is a company that is working on these, and I guess they have some working models. I don't know that they're like certified by any organization to like actually use them in the real world. Maybe they are. I didn't dig in that far, but there are some wild little things about this size. Um, the Ministry of Silly Squawks. That's hilarious too. Um, so let's see if we go back into, let's see. So it was track mode. Um, but then if we're in, oh, and Quas, I don't know if you're still here, but if you are, uh, and SimCaesar, if you're here as well, I'm sorry, but this is your only directional indicator, and it is unfortunately, it always it's well, I don't know this, but see, I don't this is not unfortunate because this is a compass, so white is always going to point to north. So the fact is you don't have a moving map, all you have is a compass, and it's telling us that north is over there. So I want to get us up to an altitude that's at least above these trees, and then see if I can't figure out how to fly again. So if I give it more beans than it's having so far, well, oh, so then what if I switch to hover mode and hover? Let's see, that's sport. I gotta figure out these bindings again. So then if I switch to hover, then I think it ignores that LiDAR setting and will let me choose right. So now my what would ordinarily be my throttle is controlling engine RPMs, and so we're climbing a little faster. And I think in this mode I can actually turn and yeah, but so see that's only going to move me. Let's try Let's try sport mode and see what we get. So wait, sport. Oh, sport is over here. So sport switches us to red, and I think is where if I start doing a little bit of nose down, and maybe we need to go where you can see a little better, huh? So I think now, and I'm now afraid that I'm hearing static on the stream, which is probably due to, oh look, here we go. So yeah, I think it's more nose down to go faster. Where's the Champs-Élysées? Is it over this way? Quas isn't here. Oh dear, I see there's stuff happening in the chat that looks as if it might be unfortunate. You would think, would you not, that, oh, let's see. Yeah, it's definitely going to take a lot of getting used to this flight model because it's really not like anything else. And I haven't, oh yeah, so Skipper Jeff, my understanding is like if you're at like full RPM like I am now, you get about 20 minutes, and if you're at something more like cruise, although they don't specify what that is, that at cruise you can get about 30 minutes. But again, all you have to do to recharge, you have to be on the ground and power off. but then it's instant recharge. So essentially every half hour, you have to touch down and take a few seconds to recharge. So what I don't know here then is, can I get low enough to do what I would do if I were in an airplane, which is kind of go under here. Yes, apparently. And it's a shame the whoa! There's the view a little bit more. Ah, there we go. Let's see. Aha! So again, I have got no time put into setting up views, setting key bindings. So it's I mean, it's got default bindings for these 4 modes, none of which am I gonna keep because they're awful. It's bound to switches for like landing lights and strobes and that sort of thing. But yeah, so it's I don't know what, I don't remember if it loops. Oh, it does loop. That's interesting. Woo! Although you're going to lose some altitude. I also don't. Oh, and well, that's the other thing about pulling forward is that because you're a 4-prop drone, nose down is forward and nose up is reverse. So here we are tootling along at about 80 knots, and if I just pull back, we gain some altitude briefly, but then essentially we start moving backwards. So that's very interesting. Yep. So like I said, a lot. First, I think I need to get like key bindings bound, and then so I'm hearing the static again, which we're, yeah, I was gonna Farnsy J, hi. I don't think I said hi earlier. Welcome on in. And yes, let's try that. I don't remember if I did one of those last night or not, but I think if we get ourselves some altitude, I guess maybe that's sufficient altitude. And then I don't know, just try putting the stick all the way over. Yes, apparently barrel rolls are quite easy, and again, you'll lose some altitude when you do it. So I'm kind of thinking it might be fun to go and check out the course that's created for this, because if you haven't seen it yet, it's really wild. So let me cough. Thank you. And then I think we'll probably just want to go ahead and go load in at the course. So if is no SimCaesar, you cannot put the 750 in here. Absolutely not. And so, yes, KW for life. Thank you for getting a ticket for the giveaway. If you have not typed ! Ticket to get yourself a ticket for the giveaway, we are giving away 1 free subscription to the Peter Mooney channel. Or if you win the giveaway and you're already subscribed to the Peter Mooney channel, we will give you a subscription to any channel on Twitch that offers subscription, any channel you care to choose. So I'm sure there's lots of other really interesting features that we could go explore here in Paris, but I feel like going to the race course, and we'll see what we get. Part of Monterey, yeah, that's not gonna happen. Alrighty, so yeah, let's just escape out of here and go back to the main menu, and that will probably take a moment. So yeah, while that's reloading, as I mentioned, yes, SimCaesar, I know I need more rounds. More rounds would make things more interesting. Although last night when Blue Echo was doing the giveaway for this thing, he just did, he was giving away two of them. So he just, the first, oh, should we pick a different livery? We've seen that one. So like I said, there's 24, and they're a little difficult to see here in the thumbnails, but some of them are. So I mean, it looks like kind of basic red and basic green. A number of them have people's monogram in the back of the headrest, which I think is pretty cool. I guess for some of their beta testers, like I think Willie SWJ Newfie um has which I think he was one of the folks who did a lot of beta testing for them, and so in one of the liveries, his monogram is stitched into the back of the headrest there. I thought that was a pretty cool little detail. So yeah, so they're all the Astros. So I mean, as like you see here, we've got Digital Neon, Horizon, Riptide, Pearl Shearer, Astro. This is the Astro. But as we get further down, Sleeve Fire Solo, Kando. So Okando, or Ukando, I never know how to pronounce that one. Was also one of their beta testers, and so there's a Kando livery for him. So yeah, here we go. We get Cosmo, Elroy, George, Jane, Judy, for the Jetsons crew. Oh, and Rosie. I don't know, was Orbity? Orbity must have been a Jetsons character. I don't remember Orbity, but they've got Rosie, who was definitely the housekeeper robot. So you don't have a monogram called Neba? Did you do? Um, yeah, I think I've seen up to four people racing at once, and that was pretty nuts, given that one of them was Willie and the other three were the devs, or at least two of the other ones were the devs who've been flying this a long time. They were going really, really, really. Orbity was the dog. No, Astro wasn't the dog Astro? Yeah, Astro. I don't know. There's not a Mr. What was George's boss's name? Mr. I should be able to remember that too. At any rate, let's pick one of these. Rosie, Judy I can't tell, is Judy sort of fuchsia? Jane, kind of purple looking. I'm attracted to purple. Are there any of these others that looked kind of interesting to me? Let's take, oh well, the neon's the one we're in because I liked that, but let's try Astro. Oh, although now let's stick in the neon for the moment because I think at night, Cogswell, Mr. Cogswell of Cogswell, no Spacely Sprockets. Oh yeah, Cogswell Cogs was Spacely Sprockets' competitor. Am I right? We're gonna stick with the neon because we haven't seen it at night, and it's so cool at night. So they recommend uh, dusk or dawn operations. And so if you want to join in, the code for where this course is AST1, which is Astro Corsa Utah. And I'm not clear if this was already in Microsoft Flight Simulator by default or if this is, I mean, obviously so I don't know what happens if you put in AST1 and you don't have this this aircraft installed. It's obviously in the Utah desert, but well, no case, so not a default airport. So installing the product does install this. Like I said, I was sure that the race course wouldn't be there, but I didn't know if there was an actual field there by default or not that would show you the same land features. But so good to know. Apparently, AST1 will get you nothing until you have this product. And soundtrack, I didn't write down Cajun Cacti for the copy of this. If you could maybe just remind me after the oh well, wait. Oh, Cajun Cacti, are you here? Did you want me to go ahead and just take care of that while we're streaming so that you can join in? That was how horribly rude of me. Obviously, if I had had a plan for giving away a copy of this, that probably would have occurred to me, but it didn't. Cajun Cacti had to return to work. Okay. I feel better. But although, again, I apologize for my rudeness. So let's for picking this, let's take we'll look at the. Oh well, so there is UT68 for anybody who wants to load in nearby. And I'm not sure what I don't. So again, you won't see any of the race course features, but if you're in something that's live and turns well on a dime, you would probably be able to follow along, at least with the base land features and turning around. But so this is what the course looks like from the. So there's water features, and then the course itself runs out here through the terrain and turns it. Okay, so enough about that. We'll just go ahead and load in. Oh, so I guess we want to pick we'll pick someplace over here in the parking, set as departure, and then we'll go. My throat is not at all happy with me about this. Chicken disco? You youngsters, your terminology. Should I or do I even want to know what chicken disco is? Right, so I had the time set, or the time is set to the day, so you can kind of see what some of these features look like during the daylight. So there are the parking places where you can load in are all these little floating platforms. But then there's like a over here there's kind of like parking places outlined in neon for where you start the race from. So what do we have over here? So cruise speed 60 knots, max altitude 1,500 feet, endurance an hour. That may be hopeful at 60 knots. What was that last thing in the? This is just our current. Oh, that's our range 20 nautical miles. Right. So this is not a cruiser for going from point A to point B, but as a racer, it's I think a lot of fun. So here we go. So again, just for an overview, there's these starting pads. So those are the parking places that you see in there. But then over here, these guys are your starting thing. But then over here on the ground, you can see these little U-shaped blocks are where people can line up. And then there's yellow arrows that indicate the course itself. And then there's these fuchsia triangles, and then there's bright yellow tunnels and blue squares turned on end. I guess that makes them diamonds. And at night, there's even fireworks. So why don't we? I think I'm going to make it easy on myself and just slew over to one of these parking spots near the start of the course. Oh, hey, here's somebody who has joined in. Papa Mish, is that you? I think that might be Papa Mish. Let's see. That's too far. That's good enough right there, wherever it is. Boops. Oh, didn't mean to do that quite so abruptly, but there it is. So, soundtrack, I'm sorry, deeply apologetic. So, oh, Cold Nebo. This is so we haven't. Before we start up, let's just go to the weather and get ourselves over to dusk. Is there I'm taking the winds out because this thing's hard enough for the brand new newbie that I am. But let's get ourselves to dusk and see what's going on, because there's also fireworks at night. Uh, that's probably a good time of day to start with. But yeah, let's just go to the drone camera and check this out, because uh, and it's a lot easier to fly in the drone camera than but so well or maybe not. Oh yeah, so there's some of the fireworks starting out. Um, that's probably enough of that. Let's just so that you get some idea of the course. Uh, so like I said, you get these big pink guys that guide you, and then there's other tunnels, kind of a green thing that comes back up around. You got a hairpin, and then it comes back up around over here, down below the water level there, and then from over here, there's a steep kind of climb and a turn toward the end, and then this last little climb back up here onto the course uh, is also like really cool. So yeah, let's. I guess we will go and try. Oh, that's probably a good point. That oh gosh, okay, thanks. Bye. Welcome on in, and welcome to the. What am I trying to say? Well, welcome to the brand new Astro One uh, manned drone single occupant racer. I don't know what its official name is, other than more fun than I was able to deny myself, particularly when I won a free copy. Um, well, it's a challenge. Huh, there's Kathy's clown. Boop. Um, so far it's a lot of fun. I think I go back in here. Can I get this? And if I come to here, no, it might be, but yeah, there we go. Let's get our power on for a start. Oh, and then this is going to have to do with where. Whoa, 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 whoa. Got to remember where I left things before. Okay, so there's hover mode off. Um, yeah, so there's a there we go. So at night, and I have name tags off, which is why I am not seeing who this is. So if I turn on name tags and back away. Okay, yeah, some guy in Colorado. I know that's okay to say who that is, right? Oh, and we have Satyricon. Satyricon MR or Satyricon Mister. I don't know if they are with us or just happen to be loaded in here at the race course. Could obviously be either of those things, and we would be seeing them if we're on the same server. Um, but so yes, cool. Let's go. Let me go back in here and reset this. Uh, yeah. So, oops. So it does light up at night. This neon, I think it's incredibly cool the way they've done that. And that was kind of why I wanted to stick with this livery, at least for a start. Okay, so I guess we're gonna give this a try. I don't remember now if I wanted sport mode or what, or not. I think probably rather than. No, maybe I just had whoa, 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 whoa. Maybe I just had regular mode on before when I'm gonna try this really, really slowly. Whoa, no, maybe I do want. Is it track that? Which one is it? Track. Maybe track is going to be my friend here. I don't know. Because I think with that, does that make it easier? We're about to find out. Oh, maybe not a whole lot. Is the engine whine sound way too loud? Because I can turn that down as well. But oh. So yeah, this is actually my set. Whoa! Oh no! Ow! actually my second time trying this course, and the first time, I gotta tell you, I tried it a lot slower than this. Uh, but I think I did not have track mode on, so I didn't have the LiDAR assisting me with. Believe it or not, this is being assisted in not getting in maintaining a certain distance from the ground. Oh, but hey, there's some guy in Colorado. I mean, it actually. So some guy in Colorado, it actually says on your Twitch page, uh, connects the two names. So so I don't have to worry about uh, doxing you. So that is our new friend Papa Mish, developer of race courses and at least also liveries, possibly other sceneries, possibly aircraft. I'm not sure what all Papa Mish uh, develops, but I know for sure race courses. Uh, and so there's a link. It's oh, oops. Let's see. Oh no, that's backwards is not the direction we want to go here. Soundtrack. I think I failed to mention that uh, there's a new command, exclamation point, courses. I think I named it courses. That's got a link for some courses that Papa Mish has developed, which I certainly intend to try as soon as I have time to download them. And in the course of learning how to fly this aircraft. Okay. Whoa, over that way then. A little bit up, 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 but not backwards. Up, but not backwards. Oh no. Okay. Oh, and then landing. Boop, 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 boop. We want, is it hover mode for landing? And then, whoa, no, 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 no. Oh dear, no. No, no, no. We want something around, oh dear goodness. Goodness me. Let's take hover off and see if we can't get ourselves at least a little bit closer over there. Oh, no, 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 no. So something in the neighborhood of 3,000 pounds, sorry, 3,000 pounds, right? 4,000 RPMs. Oh no, this is not going well. Are we just dragging ourselves through the water now? I think we are. And then what about? Oh no 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 no. Well, this is certainly embarrassing. If we go back to track and okay, that might be a little more stable for trying to find. Okay, right. Oh well. We could just go around again. No, I don't want to go around again. I want to go find a parking space. I think it was Sunday night on Willie's stream, after he had run the course a few times, then he said, let's try this. We'll try running the course. Okay, there we go. At least we're on the ground. Huh. Okay. Sorry. I can at least check and see what I missed in chat. But after he'd run the course a few times, he said, "Okay, now we're gonna do the course backwards." And I thought, backwards with those two tiny little mirrors? You can have mirrors here, and at night, I guess that's what you're gonna see in them, unless there's like other racers behind you. You'd be able to see those in the mirrors. But I kept saying like 3 times. He said, "Okay, we're gonna do it backwards and take it from there." And then of course I realized he didn't mean flying backwards, he meant we're going to run the course in the direction opposite that which the course is normally run. Like, I, I'm an idiot. What can I say? Oh, hey, I see Digital Jonks over there, and if I'm not, uh, and now, if I'm completely mistaken, that's one of our devs, is it not? The name Jonks rings a bell. And hey, they're in an Astro, which even more strongly suggests to me, oh yeah, this is cool at night. You can actually, with the drone cam, you can actually get right up in the middle of the fireworks. I'm kind of loving uh, this. Yeah, Elden Lord Juicy, isn't it just? And it's, oh yeah, I think from what I saw on the Got Friends website, it looks like the price for it is going to be $13 or $12.99, $13. But the introductory price is $9.99 or $10. So yeah, I'm thinking for as far as $10 worth of for $10. So what did I pay $10 for the wasn't the like the Carinado Vitel Bonanza, wasn't that $10 when I got it on sale, I think. Uh, and so in terms of just like fun per $10, I think this is going to be uh, at least as much fun as the Vitel Bonanza. But obviously, I've got a lot of reading, so I got to finish RTFMing to figure out what all the forward modes do and don't do, and when to use which, and things like how to land a little, not more gracefully, a little less disastrously, but then also like to the various key bindings, because like I said, we go back in here and just turn the lights back on for a moment to take a look at the panel here. Well, somewhat. Yeah, that's probably pretty good. Because there's so yeah, like I gotta set views because this degree of like having to manually move around is not gonna work. Um, but yeah, so there's these four different flight modes here are currently bound to uh, lights. I forget, like boost is bound to your strobes, to the switch for your strobes, and track for is bound to your taxi lights. Sport is bound to landing lights. So those are like switches down on my alpha quadrant, and that's not going to work for me. So I'm thinking I may end up just binding as much as I can to my joystick, because I use an alpha quadrant, yoke or an alpha yoke for flying fixed wing aircraft, and this is the only thing. This is, I believe, other. So there may be MSFS default non-fixed wing aircraft that I own but don't know I own because helicopters don't interest me. This is definitely the first non-fixed wing aircraft that I've purchased, and so I think I may see if I can't just bind it all to my. Yeah, the manual is only 7 pages. Actually, technically, I believe it's 30, but a lot of that is not really like manual type stuff. Uh, isn't it? It's oh well, it's 12. Okay. But yeah, it does. So it has some suggested bindings for an Xbox controller, and since I was a few months ago generously and kindly gifted an Xbox controller, which I think so with the current laptop, in order to use the Xbox controller, I essentially have to unplug almost all my other USB connected devices because it seems to disagree with them. So I'm hoping with the new gaming PC, which I think has like a dozen USB ports on the back of it. I don't. It's not probably not 12, but it was some ridiculous, some number that made me laugh. It was so many. Uh, I think that I'll be able to just leave the Xbox controller plugged in. So I might try using that for controlling this, either that or the joystick, because with the yoke it's all fairly difficult and unwieldy. That's the word for what it is, unwieldy. So I think I was back when we were in Paris before we got back here to before we came out here to the desert. I think I was mentioning there's not okay. There we go. I guess that'll work. That there's so battery charging. So we so we just noticed here that it's a little hard to see in this light, but both front and back batteries are down to 45% just from running the course that one. Oh, actually, no, I think that it does not automatically start. I think I noticed this loading out and in before that you might guess that when you like escape back to the main menu and load into a new flight, you might guess that it would start at with full batteries, but I think I noticed that it doesn't, that it starts with whatever percentage you had before. So at any rate, uh, out here in the it's not again, this light is not the best for it, but uh, you're actually looking at the forward battery right here below your, it's like below your knees. And if you click on that, it takes you out here to an exterior view. Did we just, was that a sound from the game? Hang on, let's try that again. No. Okay. I don't know what that sound was there, but at any rate, you click on the from the interior view, you click on this battery that you can see between your knees, and then you click on either the rear battery or the front battery, and then when you go back inside, uh, your batteries are instantly. Oh, now that's really interesting. I thought we tried this out before. So I tried it out before, and when I clicked the rear battery and came back in, they were both recharged. But yeah, Elden Lord Juicy, yes. The so let me go back outside. Can I just control 4 to get out here and do this, or do I have to hit the battery between the knees to do it? And why will it not? Okay. So that's recharged. But yes, so also from here where you can see kind of everything that's beneath the little control panel, this silvery looking thing here above the floorboard is, they describe it as a footrest, and you'll notice that it's also a click spot. And so it's clicking. Hello, come on. Gotta get some views set up. When the power is on, if you click this footrest, that puts your blade guard into place. And I did not check it out, but presumably that would include a rear blade guard, yes, as well. So, oh, come on, slow down for me, camera. Yep. So you get rear and front blade guards are an option. We could maybe we could turn around and face the right way here. I don't know. Since there are other racers out here on the course. Hey, that's pretty much almost in a parking spot. So yeah, so that's the blade guards. And I was mentioned before, the mirrors can be installed or removed. Hey, we got other people in their Astros. Morpho. Who else is out and about here? Anybody else we know? There may be, of course, other people who are already running the course, so we're not seeing them. If they're down in the valley, no, I don't see anybody else. I don't know. Should we try going through that one more time? Because again, I'm not really sure about my. Uh, oh, okay. Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum. There's somebody. Who's this? Oh, that was the Morpho person who is apparently coming over to say hi. Hello, Morpho. Are we gonna race? I don't know. Maybe we should try piling in here and racing. So we got the battery charged. Um, do I? So I don't know about what mode to use or not use, but look at the. Oh, you know what? Let's actually make it. Let's try dawn this time instead of dusk, because it actually got appreciably darker while we were running before. So, doop Okay. Alrighty then. So we'll power on, and then I I think the track mode was helpful. So we'll try it again. Yes, sport mode I'm a little scared of, frankly, at least until I learn a little bit more about what's going on. Oh, and I was going to turn those mirrors off, but I forgot. Should be able to do that without too much distraction. But I love the tubular structure here. I love the way the various lights reflect off of it. Like as we go through these two blue guys here. Well, if we had gone through both, as we go through the pink ones, you'll see the light kind of reflect off those structural tubing units. Oh, yeah. I'm pretty sure I want this on my stick. No, because so that may be the sport mode. I can't. Is it? Oh no, that's hover. Is it? No, oh no, that's boost. Oh, I definitely didn't mean to boost. Oh, there's sport mode. We're gonna die. Yep, we're dead. So, sport mode, not so sure about. Oh, it's so well. Well, for one thing, probably 8,000 RPMs is not wise in sport mode. So let's try that again. Oh, boy. No. Okay. Yeah, this is kind of what I was afraid sport mode was going to be like. Eh, boy. Yeah, okay. So, back to track mode. Well, it's not quite as exciting at 35 miles an hour, is it? So, I don't know. I'll I'll get accustomed to this, and we'll do we'll stream this again when I can at least get it around the course at a decent pace without screwing up too badly, and when we have some more courses to try. Oh no! Oh! Do I need to boost? Oh, will it not let me boost while I'm in? Oh, now I don't know what I've done. Oh, good lord! Course would seem to be over here somewhere. Ah. And then it's a nice downhill after this. This will hopefully be a little more successful. Although not necessarily. Woohoo! 80 knots. We're gonna die. And again, sorry about the static. Hopefully by next Tuesday we will be on the new gaming desktop and that will no longer be occurring. Whee! Oh no! let's try that again. No, whoa. Oh, brother. Hey, Planet Neutral is here. Just in time to see the crash. Well, close enough. Hey, Planet Neutral, welcome on in. Good to see you. As you can see, we're in the Astro 1 at it's not Astra Corsa. What's the name of that? I can't remember the name of the course, but I think I saw you in this. Uh, uh, have I seen you in this or not? I don't. Now I can't remember. I've seen a few people flying it, and I can't remember who I saw and didn't saw. Who I saw and didn't saw. Hmm. Uh, hey, Kev McWa, welcome on in. Good to see you. And so hey, yeah, Planet Neutral, congratulations. Yeah, I won this thing in a giveaway on Blue Echoes stream. Um, and yes, soundtrack. My apologies. I will do my best to stop sawing. You know, I can't unsaw what I've already sawn. Yeah. I missed seeing Pedo Heat stream it, but he stopped by near the beginning of this stream, and yep, he seems to be enjoying it. Obviously, Willie was having a lot of fun with it. Um, and yeah, so Planet Neutral. Yeah, I was telling people at the beginning of the stream, I think it was Sunday night. I was in Sparky Pilot stream, and she rated Willie, and he was. I think that was the first time that he was streaming it. Kind of like a public, a reveal, a preview reveal. And the moment my eye fell on it, I was immediately like, totally not my cup of tea. I'm sure people are having a lot of fun. It looks like it would be fun for the kind of person who's into that sort of thing, but that is just not me. Um, but then what I noticed was 3 hours later, I was still sitting there like glued to my screen, watching every moment of everything he was doing. Drew a little bit of drool, so and I kind of thought like, okay, that's fine, but you've just spent your life savings on a new PC. You are not spending $10 on another aircraft you'll fly once and never again. Uh, and then I was on Tuesday and Wednesday trying to think of something fun and different to do for today's stream, because we're kind of putting the Boston Wings program at least momentarily on hold until we figure out a new strategy for that. And so couldn't think of anything fun or different to do for today, so I was just going to cancel today's stream. And then last night went to check out Blue Echo, which I was actually on my way to bed and just like, well, look and see who's on. And Blue Echo was on. I was like, well, he's good for putting me to sleep now. I can't believe I said that out loud. No, but so yeah, I just went to take a quick look at what Blue Echo was up to, and he was flying one of these and giving away two of them. So I thought, okay, well, it couldn't hurt if it's free. You can't really say no to free stuff. So, and I won. And then Papa Mish was also in Blue Echo's stream last night, and he won one as well. So that's kind of how we ended up here today uh, on this amazing course in this amazing aircraft. There's more people showing up here in the Utah desert with their new Astros, trying them out. So at any rate, I think my voice is starting to go. I know hasn't even been 2 hours, but I don't. My sense is that I'm not going to experience a whole lot of improvement in my skills at piloting this thing if I stick around for another hour and just keep flailing against the canyon walls. So I think I'm kind of gonna call it here, unless if there's anything else that somebody would really love to see this thing flying around or through. we could maybe do that if it doesn't take a whole lot of time or a whole lot of me talking. Like last night, so in Blue Echo stream last night, Belthorian was there and he asked Blue Echo to load in at Page Regional and take the Astro over the edge of the dam and then fly the river. And Blue Echo obliged and well, no, actually, so he did it in the Astro, which at 50 knots turned out to be not quite as exciting as everybody thought that it might be. So then he switched into the is it the Got Gravel Vertigo? It's that Vertigo, the thing that flies insanely fast, and that. So that was really exciting as well. Um, so yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up, which means what we have left to do is the giveaway. Cajun Cacti won a free copy of the Astro, and I'll take care of that right after the stream. In fact, Soundtrack, I'm writing it down so you don't have to, unless of course you already have, in which case we both will have. But cool. So that means that what remains is the giveaway for a free sub, which if you win the giveaway and you are not subscribed to the Peter Mooney channel, I will gift you a sub for 1 month to the Peter Mooney channel. If you win the giveaway and you are already subscribed to the Peter Mooney channel, I will give you a 1 month sub to any channel on Twitch that offers subscriptions. So if you have not already typed !ticket, please do so at this time. We only have 14 entries. So Planet Neutral, you just got yourself a 1 in 15 shot at a free sub. So, hey, DigiDriver is here and has a 1 in 16 shot at a free sub. So anybody else who is interested in getting Captain Pelican, excellent. Hey, and GT Global Flyer, welcome on in. Thank you for being here. And you two have now entered the giveaway. We got 18, 1 in 18, still pretty good odds. Let's see. Anybody else? Gonna close the giveaway in 3, 2, 1. It's your last chance! ! Ticket. No. Oh, you know what? I think now that I think about it, I normally put the give in the interest of transparency. I think I usually put this up on the screen and maybe even zoom it in a little so that people have a better shot at just so you can see what I'm doing and confirm there's no hanky panky going on behind the scenes. So we've got 18 entries and so I'm now going to, if nobody else is going to enter, I'm going to go and click close giveaway. And then we will draw a winner at the end of the... There we go. And it's Vega Blue Sky. And Vega Blue Sky, I think, just resubbed or not. Let me take a quick look. But I'm pretty sure Vega Blue Sky is a subscriber. Vega Blue Sky is currently a subscriber. So Vega Blue Sky, congratulations, you have won a 1 month subscription to any channel on Twitch that offers subscriptions. If you are here, let me know. And if you are not here, then I will send a private message. Looks like it's going to be private message time. So Vega Blue Sky. Righty. Okay. There is that. That would suggest Bono singing Bullet the Blue Sky. You young people and your popular music. I've heard of Bono. I think he was in fact I think I even know. So after like the Beatles, you could play almost any tune that was popular and I'd be like, oh yeah, I know that tune, but ask me what band did what song, it's just completely beyond me. But surprisingly, I think that I even know that Bono was part of U2. No, I think so. I'm surprised that I seem to know that, and of course I could be completely wrong. but just my seeming to know it is a surprise to me. So I'm just going to take a quick look at who is on that we might be able to raid. I kind of like to raid new folks if we have a chance. Just kind of depending on who's on. Oh, that's not Flight Sim. Or we would do that. Oh, there's yeah. There's, how about there's he's yeah. Oh well, that's it. Please bear with me. I see how long. I've narrowed it down to two, and one has been on for almost 6 hours, and the other has been on for about 3 hours. So, well, the other one's at least still mid-flight. Is there really anybody that I should consider that I haven't? No. Yeah, and what about what's going on over here with the? Well, that's only an hour. Um, Anybody got a strong feeling as far as the raid goes? Hey, Commander Space Dog, welcome on in. Good to see you. Oh, and go. Wait, no, I'm looking at someone else's chat. That is so funny. Would you like to go raid the channel where Commander Space Dog is currently chatting? Or durable streamers. Wait, what did I miss? Oh, you two on the brain. Oh, okay, yeah, you two. Durable streamers. I'm jealous. I missed whatever that. Uh, so Commander Space Dog is over chatting in the Trains with Tyler channel, and if you're not familiar with Trains with Tyler, it is a train sim stream, and the Tyler is Tyler Butler, who is better known to many in the flight sim community as DeLorean 2399. So we could go and did Peter Mooney Bot just advertise a giveaway that's not running? That's something interesting. So we could do that, or we could do Scottish Pilot, either one. So I mean, Scottish Pilot, if you're really into, if flight sim is so much your thing that you don't, I think we should just go raid Trains with Tyler, and then so stick around for the giveaway. Let's give Trains with Tyler as big a raid as we can. Throw some emotes into his chat, make a big noise when we get there, and then if you have other things that you need to do, by all means, I think everyone will understand it. It's Thursday, which means on the Sim Caesar channel, it's GA Thursday, meaning that in for just 2 hours time, well, 2 hours and let's face it, 23 minutes from now, the curtain will go up on yet another Sim Caesar GA Thursday, which is always a lot of fun. I'll certainly be there, and hope to see you there as well. My next stream, Lord willing and the crick don't rise, as we say here in the Carolinas, will be next Tuesday at 3 p.m. For those who may have joined late, the latest on the new gaming PC, which I ordered almost a month ago, and which finally shipped on Monday. Yeah, Monday night. I got the notice that they had. So FedEx informed me that the builder had created the shipping label. Woo! But then on Tuesday, on Tuesday I got word that it had actually left California. Well, yes, Wednesday, no, Tuesday it had made its way to, I don't remember, Texas, and then yesterday it was in Tennessee, and then this morning when I woke up, it was actually in Charlotte, North Carolina, which is only a 3-hour drive from here. So it looks like FedEx is right on track to deliver tomorrow by 7 p.m. I'm pretty sure is what their most recent thing said. So that should be here tomorrow, which then gives me Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday morning to completely disassemble everything. I've got some plans for rebuilding the desk structure so that it will no longer be a sheet of plywood resting on top of my father's 1957 hi-fi, but will instead be actually mounted to the wall meaning there will be leg space. So I got to tell you, but we will raid Trains with Tyler in a moment. But I got to tell you, the most exciting thing about the new PC. So I'm excited about 32 gigs of RAM. I'm excited about. I'm actually excited about the new motherboard because it's a whopper. I'm excited about the 1,000-watt power supply. Mostly I'm excited about the GeForce RTX 4080 with 16 gigs of onboard RAM because I think that's going to be pretty amazing. But the thing that has me more excited than anything else is that with the desktop Surface mounted to the wall, instead of resting on the hi-fi under it, it means that I'm going to get to put my pedals where they, in whatever position is best for my posture and where they're comfortable, for putting my feet on them and taking them off, and then just leave them there. Because the way it's been for the year and a half that I've been using Microsoft Flight Simulator, the way it's been is there's no place for my feet, and there's where my feet go is, and it's just there's one spot in front of the hi-fi for which I have to move back a little and position myself to fit with where the rudder pedals are. And then if they're there when I'm not using the flight sim, I'm just constantly banging stubbing my toes on them. So every time I want to use the flight simulator, I have to roll back, move the rudder pedals to where they need to be, get them settled in position, and then I can do the flight simming. And then as soon as I'm done flight simming, to move the rudder pedals out of the way again so that I'm not, injuring myself on it. So all the absence of that daily or multi times per day routine is what I'm really excited about more than anything else. So raid Trains with Tyler. I think that's what we were gonna do, wasn't it? So let me go over here and put that has to go in this computer. Raid Trains with Tyler. We'll see if that actually works, if I've spelled it correctly. Oh, be forewarned, this channel is follower or subscriber chat only. So, I have my own feelings about that, which I will not inflict on you. But if you're not already following Trains with Tyler, by all means do. He's a wonderful fellow, as I'm sure almost everybody who's here already knows, because they know him as DeLorean 2399. Okay, so we will let that. The raid is going. Thank you for being here today. Thank you for participating however you did. Thank you so much to those who resubscribed. That would be Tyro, Tyro, Airbus, Sim Mr. Egan, Kilo Zebra, and Cajun Cacti. Thank you for the subscriptions. Thank you for the bits, Sim Caesar. Okay, thanks, bye. Thank you for resubscribing as well. And most of all, thank you to Soundtrack 78 for moderating today. I wouldn't want to do it without you. So happy that I don't have to. And with that, there's hardly any time left before the raid goes through for Louis. So let's get to Louis. Thanks, everybody. I hope to see you next Tuesday. Bye.